Hey Pug TV, this is Jadrian. We're just outside of a home here in New Hallis. What we're going to be doing is stepping in here to the home of Robinx, which was kind of decorated and reorganized by Roselia here for the Heal My Hovel. This is the reveal for the Heal My Hovel. So what I'm going to do for folks that are just seeing this episode in the forum post, there will be a link to the first reveal, setting it up, the Heal My Hovel, and then a link to this. So if you're seeing this, there's also an introductory episode for this as well. So they'll both be linked in the forum post, just in case you see this on YouTube or some other place. Go to the Everquest 2 forums, look under the housing forums, and then you'll be able to see both of these episodes. Now what we're going to do is basically we're going to go inside the home and we're going to follow along with our recording scrying device crew, Robin, as she checks out the home for the first time since we've done the Heal My Hovel, setting it up. And basically we'll just kind of get her yays, nays, and how she feels about it. And then we'll get some words from Razzie talking about maybe some of the challenges that she had, because for us this is not our home server, so we'll just get input from the both of them. And with that, are we ready, ladies?
Ready.
I'm ready.
Alright then, so in the spirit of having a good time, load that zone! Yeah, we're kind of corny, but we like it that way. Just waiting for them to come in now.
Oh, wow. Oh, let me get rid of my little entourage here. Sorry.
I noticed the little flying squid, and I was like, that's a little unusual, but whatever works.
This is really nice. Wow.
It's your guild hall door. Don't click on it. Unless you want to go to the guild hall.
I could barely even tell that was there. That is... Oh, that's smart. I like that. It blends right in. This is so pretty. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, a real kitchen. This is beautiful. Wow, look at all this. You did all this from just stuff I had sitting around?
Yep.
This is impressive. All the details. Oh, now this is cool.
I love aquariums, and you didn't have any fish. So I wanted to make a habitat of some sort. So your fairy got a habitat.
It looks awesome. Love it.
I got stuck in the door.
Uh-oh.
What can go wrong will go wrong. There I am.
It's nice to have a little greenery out here with all the snow. Looks like the tree was here originally. That's just cool. Which way should we go first?
Upstairs.
Okay. How good these paintings are reachable now. Oh, that's neat. I'm really glad you were able to use one of the altars in here.
I did notice the Vertoxylus, so I thought that was appropriate for the house.
Definitely. And that looks great. This is so pretty. Oh, how'd you do the floor? Wow. Oh no, this is not. Oh wow. The whole dressing room. The bathtub. Gosh, this looks so good in here. It's so pretty. Little roses on the bed and everything.
And one of the things that I noticed is that you had a lot of crossfelt stuff left in the house.
Yeah. Oh,
So I wanted to kind of make your room down here kind of a work room.
how cute is this? Oh my gosh.
So I guess now if you capture little elves, you have a place where they can go.
This is really neat. What an awesome idea. Wow.
I guess we're a little too big to fit in there, so you know it's protected.
It's more of a hint of a wine cellar.
That's good. Keeps everybody else out, because that's all for me.
You know, part of my hosting duties is to sample, you know.
This is really amazing. Oh my God, you're very talented and creative. And this is just, I can't believe you took all of the stuff that I had in here and just, wow, it's awesome. Thank you.
Well, it wasn't quite all. As you'll notice behind the barrier here, there is still a moving crate in your house, and it does still have quite a bit of stuff in it. But I did want to give you a completed home that you could feel comfortable, and you've requested a place where lots of people might be able to come and visit and sit around, so I wanted to, kind of keep that feel both in the kitchen dining area and in the main room.
Yeah, you really nailed that. It's awesome. The fire, the kitchen, the pillows, it's perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Well, let me just ask a couple questions of you, Robin. So, when you first came in and you were like, oh my goodness, what stood out the most? Like, what was the first thing you saw that took your breath away?
Probably the pillows around the fire pit there, right there in the middle of the room. I thought that was really just clever, and it just blends so well with the rest of the random furniture, that I had in there. So it was just really pretty. And the angles, I think, of the cabinets and whatnot, it made everything just mesh perfectly.
So, what would you say is your favorite room so far?
No, that's a toughie because they're all perfect. They really are. I couldn't have imagined anything better to have in there. The kitchen, I love it. The living area, the bedroom, it's just beautiful. Hard to say.
Well, we are glad. Well, then, Razzie, how about for you? What was the most difficult thing for you when designing the different rooms?
I miss my carpenter. A lot of little things. The hardest thing in this house was probably the fact that the floors ate everything. If you even tried to sink it just a little bit into the floor, when you zone back in, it would be gone because this house likes to eat everything. So that was probably the hardest thing about working in this space, and it's very tough in the Norrathian 5-room home as well because the floors eat everything.
From a designer perspective, is there something that, having gone through it, that you're seeing now that you would like to change, or would you just not want to mess with anything right now?
More wine in the wine cellar? It was kind of put in as an afterthought because there were so many wine racks left over that I wanted to use them up. In the front room, the pedestals that actually hold the pillows are all wine racks laid down on their side. It kind of gave a unique furnishing, and so I liked the strange and odd way that they laid down, so I tried to use that, and I still had wine racks left over, so the wine cellar downstairs kind of just became well, there's still room.
Well, then I think that's about it for us. If at any time you need something else done, just let us know, and we'll come and work. But I think we will go ahead and let you. Oh, I was talking and I had my thing on mute. Oops. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get out of your home and let you, go ahead and run around crazy in it for a little bit, and but we're kind of done here. Unless there's anything else that you need, just let us know.
No, I'm really happy to have this looking so great. I really appreciate the work and the time that you've put into doing this. It's just amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, and there is soup in the pot, so don't let it burn.
Well, then I'm
Find
just
some elves to get right on that.
yeah. the elves, and then they can come back to their workshop when they're done. I'm just going to do a quick run through of the home one more time, and then we will leave you to it.
Okay, great. Thank you again. Beautiful.
Now, if I was really good, I'd say we gathered together some money for you to pay for upkeep, but we're not that good, so it's all on you now.
I think you've all done enough. This is just too much. So happy with it.
There's all the pillows that she was mentioning. Another sitting area. You could almost imagine that's where you play the board games.
I really wanted to place a deck of cards right there on that table, but she didn't have any in her moving crate, so when you get some decks of cards, they can go right here. And my favorite parts about the kitchen are the soup in the pot and the sugar in the sack over here.
Little details.
Yes, I love little details.
Although the mirror kind of confused me here.
She didn't have a watery platform, so I used a mirror to make it look kind of reflective, like water.
Well, it's all good. From a
Looks like
distance, you
water.
don't notice.
The sugar inside the bag is actually a snowman turned upside down.
Wow. See, creative. Who would have thought of that?
Well, flour and sugar just don't look the same, so if you're gonna make pie, you've got to have sugar.
You even had a blender back here too.
And a juice bar. Blueberry and raspberry and orange.
This is too cool. Ah, I can't get over it.
I was going to say, if you needed to in the aquarium, you could swap out your squid with the little fey fairy that we have in here, so you can interchangeable them, I guess.
I think she's good in there. It'll keep her out of trouble.
Pixies can be such trouble. Such mischief makers.
I will share my thought, though. I'm going to come back to the doorway, but when I first came in, what I thought was kind of cool. Oh, I didn't notice you had all the little stuffed heart animals and stuff there. But when I first come in, what I saw that I thought was kind of cool until I realized what it was, is from the angle that I'm looking, I see what's actually the icicles outside, but it kind of looked like they were attached to your central venting system, and the fire was making it melt. I mean, it was just kind of a how it lined up, and I thought, well, that's neat how she did that. And it wasn't until I actually got, in further that it was just the way it all lined up with the window and what was outside. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That is pretty cool.
Your optical illusion.
Oh, and these. What are these? Because these are very
Those
cool.
are your icicle decorations that hang from the ceiling, turned upside down with a lamp sunk down into them.
Oh, wow. I love those. Those are very pretty.
Kind of the storm lamp thing going on.
Yeah. And the guild door thing too, that just plays perfect. Looks like it was built in there.
It almost looks like it's a sliding door for the under the stairs, so fits perfect.
Yeah.
Little office with some privacy if you need it, but for the most part, the door's open.
I'm just really blown away. I don't even know what to say.
I'm just glad you like it.
All right, well then I think it is time for us to head on out of here and leave you to your home and whatever else you were doing, because I know we pulled you away, you were busy, so I appreciate you taking the time to come and hang out with us and see what we did to your place.
Yeah, I really appreciate all the work and time. Like I said, this is so nice. And it is open to the public. If anyone wants to visit, feel free.
Great, so just remember, it's, well, just tell us where you're located.
I'm at the Magical Manor by the crafting area in Phosphane.
On the Freeport server, I gotta point that out, because
Yep.
yeah, we're Antonia Bell normally. That was the biggest challenge that we had, was the fact that over here we really don't have anything. And I mean, and you were gracious to lend us some money so she could get like some supplies to do some things. So it wasn't like we were without support. But that was what Razzie was meaning earlier. Is just that her high-level crafter who does all the extra stuff is on a different server. So we're just really glad that you enjoy what we were able to come up with. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your home.
Yep, I'll stop tracking mud through it and head on out.
Hey, thank you guys.
And there you have it, everybody. That was our Heal My Hovel. That's the second one we've done. Yeah. So who knows where the first one is, lost to the archives. I need to come up with a better way of organizing my episodes. But again, I am going to put in the post on Everquest 2 forums down in the Norrathian Homeshow section a Pug TV does Heal My Hovel episode 2, and it will have a link to the first part and to this second part. So just in case you're, once again, some other website and you get linked to this somehow and you don't really understand what's going on, you'll be able to go to Everquest 2 forums, Norrathian Homeshows, and be able to find a posting with both of these parts in it. So we hope you enjoyed it. Also, then, that would mean if you know somebody that needs a hovel healed, needs a little extra attention with some assistance with decorating it up, just let us know. We can travel to any server, and with just a little bit of support that we can get on that server, we'll see what we can do to fix up your home for you. If you're on Antonia Bale, go ahead, reach out to us as well, because that's where our primary crafting and support is. So we can do a lot of things there as well. So don't hesitate to drop us a line. We're a little slow sometimes, but we'll get back to you and we'll put out a good show for you. And hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as Robin liked hers. So with that in mind, I apologize to anybody who was watching live on this reveal. I didn't have my extra chat up because I wanted to just kind of dedicate this time to Robin and how things were going and what she thought. So sorry if anybody was out there, but if you are out there, thank you so much for hopping in while we did this, and we'll see you again next, well, actually, it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do some more house reveals and things like that. Thursday night the 26th. Yeah, Thursday night the 26th is when we will be doing our normal Everquest 2 broadcasting. So this was just a little extra thing, which is why I didn't watch chat tonight. So thanks everybody. We'll see you later. cue the fancy outro music route, or this way.